Almost $18,000 of profit this week from traders using the predictive model inside of their evaluations and their performance accounts. Now, I think that there are four main takeaways that all of these traders display throughout the week. If you're not consistently profitable, this will help you. Okay, so let's dive in and go one by one. Now, the very first one I think is the most important. Okay, and that's the number of trades that were taken throughout the day. From what I was seeing, my own results included about 2 to 3 trades a day, sometimes one, sometimes four, but on average, between 1 and 3 trades. That discipline, being able to jump into the market, find your spots a couple times, and then leave, will consistently have your account growing like this. It's very easy to grow an account if you don't lose. That sounds very obvious. But the other side of that is the more times that you trade, the more likely you are to lose. The more times you trade, your likelihood of non success, okay, or losing money goes up. It does not decrease. You trade more, you will lose more. That is just a fact of it. That's how trading works. Over time, you will make worse and worse decisions. And so, your goal every day when you trade is to take as many opportunities that present themselves up to 2 or 3. And then you move on with your day. You find something else to do. The best traders, the ones that we're talking about this week, myself included, couple trades, and we're done. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is number of contracts. This can also be said a different way, which is proper risk management. With the market in the way it's been this week and the past couple weeks, specifically, we haven't needed too many contracts to make a ton of money. However, another way to look at this is trading with 1 or 2 contracts can do the same damage as 4 or 5 if you get into your positions properly. What it on the upside. On the downside, though, how this works is if you have less contracts, when price goes against you, you lose less money. This is not like groundbreaking information. You know all of these things. But when you start to look at how the best traders are trading versus the ones who are inconsistent, the inconsistent slash bad traders trade with more contracts. The better traders trade with less. And the people who trade with less contracts make more money than the ones who trade with more contracts because they lose money. Funny how that works, okay? Kind of inverted. So what I'm noticing between myself, my own trading, and all these traders who have access to the model and they use it and they trade it is that they're trading with less and less contracts. So their drawdown is lower, but they're holding on to their winners a little bit longer to scale up their accounts. Number 3 is time of day. The best traders are consistent, but the best traders also know when they want to trade. There's the best time to trade in the day, and that's different for everyone. Okay, and then there's when you're available to trade. Trading at the same time will give you very simple pattern recognition. When you trade at the same point every single day, the same time, what ends up happening is you start to learn, okay, when this happens, then this happens, and you're able to build bias easily and consistently. What that allows you to do is start to predict what some of these moves might do, and then be prepared to take those trades when they present themselves. So having a consistent time, and it could be different for every day, but as long as you stick to a simple routine of when I'm going to be trading, that will improve your consistency over time. And so if you don't take too many trades, you don't risk too much, and you trade the same time every single day, going to have a really great chance of being profitable and at least being consistent. And once you're consistent, that will turn into extreme profitability. Okay, that's number 3. And the last one, this one I think is probably the most obvious, but at least talked about, which is the same asset. As a trader, you're going to find that certain things move well for you and certain things don't move well. Your brain is able to pick up on some different cues and different patterns that happen on different assets. Trade the same asset consistently every day. The one that you see the best. And if you're a newer trader, you'll kind of have to try all of them. If you're more experienced, you'll know like, okay, I see this one really well, and this one really well, and that one poorly. And you can narrow that down to just trading one. When you trade one asset, each asset moves uniquely different. So the people who spend the most time trading that asset will have the best edge in the market. When you start looking at big money traders, they don't bounce around 15 different positions or 15 different asset classes or groups. They're just trading one. They're looking for their spot on their asset at the same time of the day with a certain amount of contracts, and they're only looking for a couple opportunities, and they move on. So the best traders, looking at traders making almost $20,000 in a week, finishing 2025 almost plus 20K from about 8 traders. These are the takeaways. Not taking too many trades, not risking too much, consistently trading at the same time and consistently trading the same asset. Those four things have grown and scaled multiple accounts. It's gotten me multiple payouts. It's gotten me over $1 million of funding. And what you're going to continue to see is traders who use this system, along with following the rules, are going to consistently have their accounts go just like this, as long as they follow the rules, naturally, of course. So these are the main takeaways. This is the first week of January. I love to make a couple more of these throughout as time goes on and just kind of see where things end up. But really excited for the way the year started. Really excited for the traders who have been featured inside of this video. A couple of them making over $4,000 in a week, which is sick. So really exciting stuff. We'll see how this progresses. But thanks for checking out this video. If you would like access to the predictive model, which is on the chart here, there'll be a link in the comments. Click it, put your name in there, put your email in there, put your TradingView username in there. It's TradingView only, and I'll get you access. All right, I will see you in the next one. Peace.